Hope is something you can't see. It's intangible, but it embraces your future. It is the conviction that you still have the potential to be what you was destined to be. Without that hope, you become hopeless of the future. Hope is the anchor for your soul. Nobody anchors a ship until they realize that the ship has a potential to drift away. And if you're not careful, you have a potential of drifting away. And this can happen by the slight movement. If you look how a boat can drift away, it's by the slight movements of the waves or the oceans, right? Just by the slight movements and motions, by the comings and goings of life, by our struggles, by the circumstances which we have no control, can begin to rock you further and further away. And then you start to drift so suddenly that you don't even realize where you've gone. You have reached too far from where you need to be. You have to protect your hope. Hope is the anchor for my soul. Hope stops you from drifting. Stops you from drifting. Listen, I can get so depressed. As a pastor, I get depressed. That's a reality, I do. But I can go only so far before my anchor starts to pull me. And I say, but wait a minute. Then I start to talk to myself. And I say, but wait a minute. I can't keep crying about the same thing over and over again. Wait a minute, something is wrong. I'm going to lose my mind. I start to hope. Oh, it is an anchor. It stops you from drifting away. It stops you from throwing in the towel. It stops you from giving up. You've got to have an anchor for your soul. Hopelessness makes people give up on life. Most suicides are committed because of hopelessness. They have lost their hope. They have come convinced that there's nothing beyond what they have seen or experienced. And anytime you are convinced that there's nothing in your future that is better than this, you will terminate your future. You have to believe, and I don't care what you've been through, you still have to believe that there's something beyond what you've experienced, or you will forfeit your future. But if there's something left inside of you that says, I got something else to do, I got something else to see, I got something else to accomplish, I have something else to obtain, that hope becomes your anchor that stops you from drifting away, stops you from giving up, stops you from throwing in the towel. You hear what I'm saying? Hope is my anchor. But I got something else to do. My time is not up. I got something else to accomplish. I got some hope. Whenever you see that there's something in front of you that's more important than your past mistakes, whenever you see that there's something more important or greater than your past and your failures, you will break that chain that's keeping you from success, that's keeping you from moving forward, that's keeping you from attaining your dreams. Hope is what motivates us. Hope is what empowers us. Paul says, Paul says, one thing that I do. He says, I forget those things which are behind me, and I press towards the mark. I press. Hope is what presses you. Hope is what motivates you. Hope is what empowers you. You gotta keep hope alive. You gotta keep hope alive. It's all that I have. It's what empowers me. Hope that I'm gonna get out of this. Hope that I'm gonna move forward. Hope that I'm going to reach my destiny. Hope that I'm going to start doing God's will. Hope that I'm going to prosper. Hope that I'm going to succeed. Hope that everything I put my hands on are going to move. I got hope. Your circumstance might not see it, but hope tells you, I see the future. Hope tells you, I see the future. And hope tells you that what I see is not what you are right now. Hope entangles and entrenches in your future. Hope looks ahead of you, and hope says you're going to step into glory. Whatever you do, don't lose your hope. Whatever you do, don't lose your hope.